no, there's a full moon out. We should get home quickly before that werewolf comes and gets me. Every night when the moon is full, the evil man comes out. He's half man and half wolf. Saddened by society, he comes out and howls at the moon when it's full. Then his enemies and their families' bodies are found wrapped in wool. They say a woman broke his heart some years ago. Ever since then he's been comatose. Doesn't know how to act, he's lost, he doesn't know where to go. Ever since his woman left, his heart has died a slow, sure death. Painful, his heart yearns ever since his wife left. Ever since then his life's been a wreck. So he offers friends and families to feel at rest. Even though deep inside he will never feel at rest. Not till he's filled with gunshots to his chest. But even then there will never be rest. So he makes his enemies eternally rest. So deep in love he wants her to feel his pain deep in his chest. So every full moon he aims for the brains. Another family member, a friend of hers, I guess. No one has seen or heard from the girl ever since she left. Part of him died and left. He doesn't have a heart, I guess. So he bites your neck open and tears open your chest. This is the story of a lonely werewolf. He would never be nothing without her. So he decides to kill everyone since he can't live without her. He tried his best, he must just not have no mental power left, I guess. Another main body found at the docks. Who done it? Yep, you guessed it. That werewolf, he's just so heartbroken and mystic. Without her life, it just wasn't worth living. Without her life, it just wasn't worth living.
Without her life, it just wasn't worth living. Without her life, it just wasn't worth living.
Yep, every full moon you hear him howl. Saddened at the world, saddened at the girl. He just wants to pay her back somehow, to make her feel his pain somehow. Maybe if he kills them all, he could get her attention now. The saddened werewolf thinks and he begins to growl. The moon is out, it's time to pay them all back now. There's a full moon out, just listen, and every full moon you'll hear the lonely werewolf growl, as victims and families moan and howl. He's got a broken heart, he just wants to pay him back somehow. Every full moon you can hear the lonely wolf growl.
Every full moon you can hear the lonely wolf growl. Every full moon you'll hear the lonely wolf growl. Growl.
Broken hearted, he don't know which way to turn, so instead he watches enemies burn. Those who hurt him, he kills them one by one. Every time the full moon is out, bright as the sun. He needs no bullets, he needs no guns. He caught them while he was sleeping, every last one. Even the big bad wolves with their guns. He stalks his prey, then he gets his prey on the run. He prefers to kill them while they're on the run. He runs 90 miles to nothing, that boy could run. He loves it, he thinks it's fun, but nothing like the old kind of fun where he used to have someone. He thinks of her as he maims and kills someone. He wonders, does she even know anyone? He wants to see her cry, he wants her to see what he's done. He stalks the funerals, but he never sees her there, not at a single one. He wants to hurt her, he wants to kill her, he wants to see their son. She just ran off and took their son. He would have to kill a guy if he ever said daddy to anyone other than him, man, half wolf, half-hearted. Before she left, it was full. He killed off all the families and friends, and still no sign of her. She must have changed her name, joined the witness protection program, man, and changed her look. She would never be the same, but yet still every full moon he still does the same thing. He's so lonely without her, he just can't maintain. So he kills them off, no matter if it's snow, sleet, or rain. Every full moon is the same thing. He kills them off one by one, man. Every full moon is the same thing. He kills them off one by one, man. He kills them off one by one, man. He
kills them off one by one, man. One by one, man. He kills them off one by one, man. One by one, man. He kills them off one by one, man. One by one, man.
Yep, every full moon you hear him howl. Saddened at the world, saddened at the girl. He just wants to pay her back somehow, to make her feel his pain somehow. Maybe if he kills them all, he could get her attention now. The saddened werewolf thinks and he begins to growl. The moon is out, it's time to pay them all back now. There's a full moon out, just listen, and every full moon you'll hear the lonely werewolf growl, as victims and families moan and howl. He's got a broken heart, he just wants to pay him back somehow. Every full moon you can hear the lonely wolf growl.
Every full moon you can hear the lonely wolf growl. Every full moon you'll hear the lonely wolf growl. Growl.
Okay, so finally the big bad wolf meets the werewolf. The werewolf meets the new wolf. He tracked her down by stalking people she went to school with. And late one night he decides to pay a visit. Through the window he sees her and the big bad wolf kissing. At this point the werewolf's flipping. There's some big bad wolf living where I'm supposed to be living, kissing who I'm supposed to be kissing, getting what I'm supposed to be getting, living with my children as his own children. It pained the werewolf, but soon the big bad wolf will be on a milk box missing. Werewolves have been known to make enemies go missing.
Slice his enemies apart like hamburger patty. Eats brains, heads, hands and feet.
Destroys the enemy completely, till there's nothing left. He leaves them leaking, gasping for their last breath, begging for breathing. If you ever seen that werewolf, you would know you were leaving. So anyway, he sees his prey stalking him down just today. Or should I say tonight? Oh yeah, cause he's the lonely werewolf, right? He only comes out at night. He sees his ex, he knows she loves the big bad wolf. He can see it in her eyes. So silently he creeps to the back side of the house in the dark. He's got his enemies marked, kicks in the back door and trouble start. They both had gats with silver bullets. They start busting, and the werewolf gets to moaning and howling, dying for air as he's gasping. They were standing above him with two gats laughing. But oh shit, I forgot he had that body armor. The minute he seen him kiss again, he remembered. He looked at his chest, no holes, not even a little. Then he picks up a baseball bat and bashes their heads in a little. Then he tears the bodies apart a little, bashes in their brains, but yeah, the pain he still feels a little. Even after killing the bitches, he still feels nothing. I guess the big bad wolf will be forever lonely. So every full moon, you better look out for your homies. The werewolf wants blood now, and you're all looking phony. So why not bleed you out first, little homie?
Haha, you're all looking phony. Why not bleed you out first, little homie, little homie?